Status as a global logistics hub, Asyad Shipping has launched a commercial office in Singapore, delivering efficient and innovative maritime shipping solutions to connect to companies with major markets worldwide. Here is a report.
To promote Oman as a global logistic hub, Asyad Shipping has opened commercial office in Singapore, offering efficient, innovative and reliable maritime shipping solutions to various companies and connecting them to major commercial markets.
Asyad is an international integrated solution company on all logistic services and transportations. We started in 2003 under the LNG fleet. And slowly we have moved into other segments of shipping. We have the VLCCs, we have the products, we have the dry bulk, and also we own the dry dock in Tukum. In 2022, we decided to actually make the decision to come to Singapore to set up Asyad Singapore office, which is the very first overseas office on behalf of the Asyad Group.
The office began operations last year by managing 9 ships, which has since increased to 15 vessels transporting oil products and raw materials. Recently, there has been growing demand for shipping petrochemical products from Duqm refinery to global markets, including Singapore, signaling further commercial collaboration opportunities in sectors such as liquefied natural gas and crude oil. The opening of this office aligns with the global trends towards enhancing maritime shipping services and boosting international trade. Singapore plays a pivotal role in this sector as one of the world's largest and most important maritime and logistic hubs.
Singapore is one of the destinations where the oil majors have started receiving the cargo out from Oman. So that is where we think that going forward, right, between Singapore and Oman, right, there will be more business opportunities, there will be more trade flow. Not just on the crude, it also boils down to products and other segments like LPGs, like LNGs, or even other commodities on the dry side like aluminium. So there's a lot of opportunities that Oman and Singapore can leverage on in terms of each expertise.
Asyad Group continues to implement its strategy of diversifying and renewing its maritime fleet to meet sector requirements and global trade trends. Asyad Shipping owns and operates 85 multi-purpose vessels and is ranked 18th globally in crude oil transportation, 21st in LNG and oil transportation, and 51st in the container shipping. Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubai, Sultanate of Oman Television.
The trade balance of the Sultanate of Oman recorded at the end of February 2024 a surplus amounting to 1,700,000,000 Omani riyals compared to the same period last year. Statistics issued by the National Center for Statistics and Information indicated that the value of merchandise exports amounted to more than 4,400,000,000 Omani riyals, an increase of 19.5%, while the value of merchandise imports amounted to more than 2,700,000,000 Omani riyals, an increase of 17.4%. The increase in the value of exports is mainly due to the increase in the value of the Sultanate of Oman's oil and gas exports by the end of February of this year to 2,566,000,000 Omani riyals, a rate of 7.2% over the same period last year. At an investment cost of $23 million, OQ Group signed a strategic partnership with Multi-Bond Metal Company to establish a factory to produce advanced polymer compounds for heat resistance and service protection in Lada'in Polymer Industrial Complex in Sohar Industrial City. This partnership aims to localize industries based on polymer products and as part of attracting foreign direct investments to the Sultanate of Oman and enriching the industrial sector with products that achieve self-sufficiency in products and exports abroad. Still to come in our news bulletin. The Sultanate of Oman achieves advanced positions in the International Exhibition for Invention, Innovation and Technology in Malaysia. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. 2 Palestinians were killed in an Israeli bombing in central Rafah, south of the Gaza Strip. The Palestinian Ministry of Health said that the Israeli aircraft targeted a house in the center of the city of Rafah, killing 2 Palestinians and seriously wounding many others, while the Israeli artillery targeted areas east and center of the city. The occupation also launched a series of airstrikes on Jabaliya camp and the eastern areas of Al Zaytun neighborhood, as a result of which a number of Palestinians were killed and others were injured. The Palestinian resistance continues its clashes with the occupation forces in several areas of the Gaza Strip, where about 15 Israeli soldiers were killed in various resistance operations, while a number of soldiers were holed up in a house in the southern Gaza Strip. In the West Bank, a young Palestinian man was killed and about 8 others were injured in an Israeli airstrike on the Jenin refugee camp. The Palestinian Ministry of Health said that the Israeli army launched an airstrike targeting a house, as a result of which a young man was killed while others sustained moderate to serious injuries. The West Bank is witnessing widespread incursions by the Israeli army, accompanied by arrests of Palestinians and acts of violence carried out by settlers during the past months. The United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine refugees announced that more than 630,000 Palestinians have been displaced from the city of Rafah in the southern Gaza Strip since the intensification of the Israeli military attack on the city. The agency said that the residents were forcibly displaced from Rafah headed to the city of Deir al-Balah in the central Gaza Strip, which became unbearably overcrowded and suffering from miserable conditions. The United Nations warned of a complete halt to relief work in the Gaza Strip within a few days if fuel continues to not enter the Strip, stressing that there is an urgent need to open the border crossings leading to Gaza and to increase the flow of humanitarian aid on a large scale to the Strip. At least 50 people died following a fresh bout of heavy rain and flooding in central Afghanistan, while thousands of houses were also destroyed. The head of the information department for the Central Ghor province said there was no information about how many people were injured in the rain spell that began yesterday, which had also cut off many key roads to the area. 2,000 houses were completely destroyed, 4,000 partially damaged, and more than 2,000 shops were underwater in the province's capital, Firozkoh. The Directorate General of Education in the Ad-Dakhiliya Governorate held the Artificial Intelligence in Education Conference at the Oman Across Ages Museum. More details are in the following report.
Artificial intelligence, AI, has made significant advancements in various sectors, including education. To exchange expertise and present the latest innovations in AI technologies used in education, the Directorate General of Education in the Ad-Dakhiliya Governorate organized the Artificial Intelligence in Education Conference at the Oman Across Ages Museum in the Wilaya of Manah.
We are very proud to have such conference here in our governorate, as it's going to shed the light on the most important issues related to AI. This event will be held for 2 days, and it's going to have papers related to, the most important issues like the regulations and laws, especially the things that we should be aware of when we deal with AI, and how to be good users of AI, especially in the educational field.
Over 2 days, several experts and specialists presented working papers highlighting the outcomes of their research on artificial intelligence and its application in education, as well as the methods to incorporate these technologies into educational settings.
In this event, AI in education, I will talk about the cloud computing in education, the advantage and disadvantage, and also to talk more about the tools that it can be used in the education, where it can use, like, for example, sharing the documents, using the, let's say, online meetings. And also I will talk about the AI tools. Nowadays, we know the AI is trending, so we'll talk about the AI tools that are used in education.
The insights from the conference will offer education experts the chance to integrate contemporary technologies, especially artificial intelligence, towards a robust and sustainable education. From the Oman Across Ages Museum in the Wilaya of Manah, صالح بن خلفان الرحبي الداخلية Governorate.
The Sultanate of Oman achieved advanced positions in the International Exhibition for Invention, Innovation and Technology in Malaysia ITEX 24, which concluded its activities in the capital Kuala Lumpur. Tasneem bint Mohammed Al Dawoodiya won the gold medal for her innovation, dilution of heavy oil using hydrogen injection technology in the field of energy. Imad bin Abdullah bint Ubaydoun also achieved first place and a gold medal for his innovation, water treatment using the electrochemical method, while Mazen bin Rashid Al-Badi won second place and a silver medal for his innovation, Dr. Robot. Dohat Al-Adab school team at the Muscat Governorate won first place in the field of information technology for the innovation of using hybrid artificial technology for early detection of liver cirrhosis. The team of Saudat Al Mu'mineen School in Al-Zahira Governorate got the second place in the field of environment for inventing green chemistry to make nano iron. The Dream Team Explorers, a group of young adventurers from Oman who completed cruising in their cars from Oman, a remarkable 18-day expedition in southern Tanzania. This journey was not just about exploring new lands, but also about forging human connections and celebrating the adventurous spirit of their ancestors. Here is a report.
The Dream Team Explorers recently concluded an exhilarating 18-day expedition through southern Tanzania, marking the second phase of their remarkable journey that highlights the touristic beauty of Tanzania. This group of young Omani adventurers set out with a mission to strengthen human bonds and revive the adventurous spirit that distinguished their ancestors. Their travels embodied Oman's deep commitment to tolerance, peace and coexistence among nations, while simultaneously showcasing the splendor of both Tanzania and Oman. Throughout their journey, the team reveled in Tanzania's stunning natural beauty. They immersed themselves in lush highlands, navigated winding rivers, treaded serene lake shores, witnessed cascading waterfalls, and interacted with unique wildlife in both national parks and private reserves. However, their expedition extended beyond appreciating nature to include meaningful engagements with local communities and vibrant cultural exchanges. The explorers formed lasting friendships with the warm and welcoming Tanzanian people, as well as their Omani and Yemeni counterparts settled in the region. These encounters were enriched by the sharing of stories and the enjoyment of traditional Arab and African cuisines. Every interaction, natural scene, and moment of cultural and historical significance reinforced the importance of human communication and shared experiences in building bridges of understanding between diverse cultures. The genuine friendships forged during this unforgettable journey have connected Oman and East Africa in profound ways.
On behalf of the Tanzania Tourist Board and on behalf of my government under the Ministry of Natural Resources and Tourism, we are so proud to host the Dream Team Explorer all the way from Oman to Tanzania, exploring the unique tourist attractions that Tanzania has to offer in the Southern Highlands. We thank you so much for choosing Tanzania, and it is our sincere hope that when you go back to Oman, you will engage potential tourists and potential investors in the tourism industry.
This extraordinary expedition stands as a testament to the power of adventure in fostering international understanding and peace, showcasing how shared experiences can transcend the boundaries and create lasting bonds.
This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq greets His Excellency General Mohammed Idris Deby Itno on him winning the presidential elections in the Republic of Chad. The Sultanate of Oman stresses during the International Economic Forum between Russia and the Islamic world on its competitive advantages in the logistics sector and the global supply chain. And the trade balance of the Sultanate of Oman records a surplus of about 1.7 billion Omani riyals by the end of February 2024. With that, we come to the end of tonight's bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night and have an enjoyable evening.